Oh, I forgot my little intro video. Oh, well, hello, and welcome back to the Nosfast channel. There's a nut on here that doesn't even know what he's doing, some crazy guy. And welcome back to the Nosfast channel. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo. And let's get started. So, guys, I'm not even ready yet, but I decided to go ahead and start because I found out there's a meeting I have to be a part of right at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to have to stop this stream a little bit early. So I thought I would start it a little bit early as well. So there we go. Now we've got some knives set out over here and we are ready to roll. Now Big Red's going to join us in a few minutes since this is month in review. And hello to each and every one of you. So Tim B is absolutely in the chat. Robert Douglas, channel member, very cool. Mike Curtis, another channel member. Alice is Paracord. I happen to be carrying, guys, you got to see this. This is, let's see, where is it? Oh, you know what? I got to get that ready to go. There is the rule number 9 Hank that Alice and Hell of a Hanks did. Very, very cool. There's a few of these left. So go over to Paracord Paracord and check these out. This is really nice. Really well done. Really, really cool. Kind of cool to see my knife and a picture I took all on a Hank. That is pretty cool. So thank you, Alice. Let's see. Mike Curtis has a custom sod buster being made. Cool. Hey, Trey Penton, what is going on? KJ Pearson, another channel member. Marcos Gamma, Dr. Drew Dude, JN, hello, hello. Jersey Knife Guy, what's up, Pete? Good to see you, man. There is Keith, the FedEx knife freak, in his truck, I'm sure. Oh, in the office today doing computer training. Hello, hello. There's Freak Show, who I'm sure has got his hands full at work today. Another channel member. Very cool. Hello, Jeremy. You're late or early? I'm early because I have to leave. I don't even know exactly what time I got to be done yet, but a few minutes before 2, most likely, I have to be done for something happening at work that I've got to be involved in. Interesting. Oh, got it. All right. So, who else is here? Who else is here? Did I get everybody? There's David Iverson, another channel member, long-time channel member. Very cool. Hello, David. Where's Rusty? He'll be here in a minute. I'm sure he's in a meeting. Very, very cool. And good to see each and every one of you. There are already 14 folks in here. Yeah, so good to see each and every one of you. Now, this is month in review for the month of, what is this month? March 2023. This is the last day of the month. We are at 9,161 subs. The growth has slowed down to a bit of a crawl, but I will take it. It is still awesome to be growing at all. As a matter of fact, I wrote something down 1 year ago today. I was at 3,095 subs. So 1 year ago, I was at 3,095 and I'm at 9,160. So over 6,000 more subs in a year. Yes, I will take that. That is really, really cool. Lcap, congratulations on your win from JB's channel. Very cool. Good to see you and everybody else in here. Lots and lots of folks. Oh, there you go, KJ. That's hilarious. KJ with the comic relief. Gotta love it. Hey, over there, give me a thumbs up when you are ready to roll, Mr. JB, and we will go. Yep, just give me the thumbs up while you're nodding. So does that mean you're going to give me? I'm just teasing you. All right, so I will go there in just a second, give you another second here since I'm a goofball. But anyway, yeah, so that, I mean, to me, that is really cool. Yes, Alice, I did the unboxing and it'll go up this evening, but I didn't know if I should open the individual package pouches, so I did not do that yet. I just mentioned they were for my 10K, and I can do that now or at another time or whatever, but I didn't do that. I just showed you, sent them, and there were 3 things for the 10K giveaway, which we're still quite a ways from. We're over 800, like almost 850 away from 10K. But I showed the Hank, and I just showed it now, as you saw, and we will go there. And there is a dessert Victorinox back at Blade HQ. Very cool. All right, so there is our friend Big Red EDC. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to JB with a big smile, even though I'm sure he's 2/3 of the way awake. I mean, 2/3 of the way asleep is what I meant to say. How many hours you worked this week so far?
Oh, too many.
All of them. There you go. Hey, Carco, what is going on?
I seriously feel like the way I feel this morning, I feel like I went and on a all night drinking binge last night, and then somebody rolled me in an alley. That's kind of how I
Oh,
feel
so you
this
woke up in
morning.
the alley this morning. I got you.
Oh
There you
my
go.
goodness, man.
What's up, Uncle Cal?
It's been one of those weeks, but hey, we're here.
There you go. Hey, Byron, another channel member. Yeah, it's definitely been a whirlwind week for sure. Yep. And Blue Creek still has the 1-year anniversary sale going on. Tim's giving you guys a link. You can either use Big Red EDC code or Knives Fast and get 10. Oh, no, you can't get 10% off. Just use that link. That's right. It's already 21% off. What am I talking about? I'm tired
That's
too.
a good sale.
That's a heck of a sale. Very cool. Very cool. Byron, good to have you here, sir. I was just congratulating Lcap before you came on. Saw he won your Towser K giveaway. So very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Tim says use the link in KC's description. So yes, use the link in my description. Oh, I wanted to announce something. If you guys haven't seen this yet, there is a CJRB Pyrite in titanium that is available for $80 right now at Artisan. And I will put the link in the chat as we speak. And if you use this link, it helps my channel as well. But that's the link to that Pyrite. And that is for, are you kidding me, JB? Titanium and RPM 9, AR RPM 9 for $80? And we all know what a fantastic knife the Pyrite is. So that just seems ridiculous to me.
Are they available yet?
Oh yeah, they dropped last night. And they are, yeah, you can add to cart right now as we speak. They also haven't. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
I didn't know if they dropped yet.
Yeah, they dropped them last night. I don't know where I saw it. Oh, I saw it on CJRB's Instagram last night. There's also a bundle down here for that and the titanium pocket clip that saves you $5. They, so if you want the titanium clip instead of the wire clip. So, but yeah, fantastic deal. So I thought I would share that. Well, no, it's not sold out, Tim. It says I can add it to my cart.
I think you said the proto ones were sold out. I think that's what he was looking at.
Oh, gotcha. So, and then I got a message from Artisan that I think I'm getting the Warncliffe one headed my way from them to check out. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. But this, I mean, to me, $80 for a titanium button lock with a very good steel, in my opinion. Basically, the way I look at it, JB, from what I've read and everything, is AR RPM 9 is D2 with non-corrosive properties.
That's pretty much the way they explained it. Yeah.
So it's basically super sharp. You can get a very good sharp edge on it, and holds an edge pretty well, and basically not corrosive. So that is great. Hey, Brian F. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is and according to Tim, Artisan Cutlery 8 saves you 8% on top. So again, there's the link in the chat. If you go there, you can help the channel and you can get this for $80 minus 8%, which, another $7 probably, something like that.
Yeah.
So excellent. Thought I would share that. And then, let me share one more thing I just saw. Just saw this. JB's probably not seen it yet because he's still getting the cobwebs out of his eyes. Right, JB?
Definitely.
Poor guy, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. I have a hard time typing and talking at the same time. I don't know what's wrong with me, but so I don't know if you guys saw this, but let's share the screen again. Ben announced this morning that the newest Jack Wolf is the Big Bro Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's coming on the 14th at 2 p.m. Ben is coming on the channel on the 10th. And so it looks like we have Nebula, and I'm not sure what the green and blue one is, but it looks like maybe orange, like the Mars Valley fat carbon, and then the either orange or copper dark matter, and then black micarta. So really, really cool. We probably list them. Looks like we're still on S90V. And this is basically the bigger version of the Little Bro Jack, which my guess is you're going to see the Big Bro now and the Little Bro very soon. He said the Little Bro is trending towards the middle of the year, so probably June-ish or something like that. So very cool. That Nebula looks pretty sick, but they all look really nice. What do you think, JB? I love that profile. Just a very simple knife. Good looking knife.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see who else has jumped in, and then we're going to do a pocket check. Sharp Guy is here. Tactical Terry is here. Terry, every time I read your name, I always think of that old viral video. Back up, Terry! Back up, Terry! Does anybody know what video I'm talking about? The guy, he's in a wheelchair, and they light the fireworks, and they're going off right next to his wheelchair. Oh, no. Let's see. All right, let's do a pocket check, guys. Let me know what you're carrying. Let us know what you're carrying in the chat, and we will go through this, and I will show you what I've got, and maybe JB by that point will have grabbed a red knife.
Oh,
and
I haven't even got that far yet.
There's got to be a red knife near you somewhere.
Well, there's red knives near me. That's the one I'm probably going to
Not a red fish, right, exactly. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Grom's here. Very cool. Good to see you, brother. Randy WSG, hello. Stephen Wallace, hello. And there's Rusty. All right. Hello, Rusty. Good to see you, brother. And he leads it off with the Victorinox Pioneer X, Hogue Ritter Mini RSK Mark 1 G2 in CPM MagnaCut and carbon fiber. Very good. No pockets, no pants, still in bed, says Randy. David Iverson's doing red Microtech today. Remember, everyone deployed. Ultratech Warhound, red Case Mini Copperhead, red Victorinox ALX Pioneer X, Baby B, rule number 9. Rule number 9, coin. Rule number 9, Zippo. Rule number 9, Forest Hank. Very cool. David, I am already off the screen here, so give me just a second. Or JB, if you see a next one, feel free to jump in.
Keith's got a Protect Magic.
That is an awesome knife. I really enjoyed that one.
Lcaps got a Gerber Silver Knight.
There you go. All right, and then Tim B's got the Compact Tuna from CRKT, Finch Crawdad 1929, Victorinox Classic SD Fishing Lure Edition, and Olight i3T. About Mr. Morgan there.
Spyderco Siren and LC200N.
Gotta love that. All right, Off-Grid Enforcer and a Tinker for Grom. Micarta Pinion, Bug Out, Benny's Clip, Venom Jack, Forest Freak Show, Hank. Olight i5R, Leatherman Charge Plus, Log and Jotter Notebook, and multiple tactile turn pins for Freak Show. You know about them Log and Jotter notebooks, don't you, JB?
Yeah.
Know a little bit about those. Sharp Guy with the Kubi Vagrant, Titanium by Max. What else, JB? What do you see?
Byron's got a Rosecraft Appalachia Jack, Off-Grid Necker, Petrified Fish 818.
All right, KJ's got the blue Pioneer X, Opinion. LT Wright Classic, LT Wright Bushcrafter, and a blue Mordax. Very cool. Where'd you get that blue Mordax, KJ? KJ, thank you, sir. Spyderco Spidey Chef, and the Titanium Ohio River Jack Warncliffe for Terry, Tactical Terry. Tim S. How about Tim S, JB? See him?
The O Father.
Yes, sir.
Red OLED i5R EOS, Red Finch Chernobyl Amp, Open Pro, and an Opry Pro.
Opry Pro. Say that 3 times fast. Opry Pro. Frag Friday, EMP EDC Nimble W, Towser S, and USA Baton 3 for Michael Reese. Mike Reese. I'm just being goofball. Emerson Yanksy Jack, Devo Stout for Carco.
I'm glad you read that.
Yeah, I guess. AD20S and Lefty Vero Axon for Tori the Lefty. Very cool, Tori. What about Robert Douglas, JB? See him?
Oh, Large Urban Tactical by Williamson. Nice budget Lansky. Nice.
There you go. All right, and Randy's now got a CRKT civet neck knife that he can put on. Okay, good. I have a Bose Buffalo Horn back pocket case peanut and classic SD and rule number 9 Hank for Mike Curtis. Mike's always got cool stuff too. Kind of varying it up lately. Very cool. Leland Phil's got the black micarta rust lock. Ooh. Roboto 3, Baton Pro 3, and a BID slim bolt action pin. Wow, my eyes just went blurry. All that for Leland Phil. I need to start half listening while doing some work for a potential customer. There you go, Grom. Large Sabinza 21 and a Modest Works wrap fidget, RAPF fidget. For Mare Salt. Very cool. I think I got everybody there.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I actually did. All right. Am I caught up down here though? Let's see. It's always hard to tell.
Oh, Matthew Russell just jumped in with a case gorilla and a sack tinker.
Michael Morgan says, check out the Schrade Slingshot Lockback OS 10 and G10 for $27. Wow. Very nice. All right. So I've got Andrew Hobbart's Umnazon, his Chris Reeve Knives Umnazon here. Umnum, whatever, Zon. Frame lock here. Very cool knife. I'm just kind of carrying this one about the house. I don't feel right carrying this one out. Just too nice of a knife, and Andrew's kept very good care of it. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I don't know. This is probably of the CRKs, the Chris Reeves I've seen. This is probably my favorite. Just like the ergos of it.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. Very nice. Second one. And this might be some of the most beautiful scales I've ever seen. This is the Tuya NV4. Look at that copper carbon fiber, JB. Look at the shine. Sometimes on these, the copper is kind of muted. Look at that, how shiny it is.
Oh, yeah.
That is super cool looking. And then you've got this really cool sheep's foot blade. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife.
I like that blade.
Yeah, wow. I mean, this Tuya does some really cool stuff. Dave is such a cool guy too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Chuck it. Hello, Buenos Nachos. And then the third is the Jack Wolf Vampire Jack. Pulled out a classic today. Classic, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, whatever. I got a custom Keith the Knife Freak Hank from Forest Tank, says Keith. Yeah, I saw that, Keith. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, we can do that, Alice. We can do that. If I can remember where I set them. They're right there behind me. So I'll do that in just a moment.
Since I don't have a carry on me today, I'll tell you Brian F. got his Tempest Pinion and a Rule Number 9 matching Hank.
There you go.
Petrified Fish Simon and an MMP Shield. And then our good friend Uncle Kyle's got an Olight i3T Leatherman Plus Bit Kit. Uncle Kyle Hank by Forrest and a Lynch AAP and an Jiminy Erskine.
Jiminy what?
Erskine. Yeah, I can't even. It's too early in the morning to pronounce that. Erskine. I don't know how to say it. I really don't.
Well, I'm sure you're doing just as good as I would. I'm rocking the Damascus concept.
Myself, so
he's got the concept bulldozer. Chuck it does. Tim just put up an update. Artisan 10 saves you 10%. So, guys, I gotta go. I don't take them all because I'm gonna go get one right after this with 10% off. I almost had it in my cart twice this morning, and then kept putting it back. So I'm gonna go get one. Artisan 10 saves you 10%, and of course, if you use my link, it helps the channel. I just put the link back in there again. So that means JB, we're at like a $70 titanium and AR RPM 9 button lock knife.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
crazy. Okay, here's Lcaps got us a deal too. Cold Steel Master Hunters in 3V on Midway for 80. And the code knife 033123 gets you another 10% off. Very cool, Lcap. Awesome,
Cool.
awesome. Very cool. So let's do one thing here real quick, JB. So I have an unboxing coming up this evening, and it's got a part of this package from Alice. But what I didn't do was open these other packages. Alice sent 3 packages, and I was going to save them in case I was supposed to surprise folks for the 10K giveaway. But she wants me to go ahead and open them. So we're going to see what's in these 3 packages. Can I just pull them open? Yes, I can. She just has tape on them. Oh, good Lord. Let's see what's in here, guys. Holy moly. All right. So there is a Pinion Rule Number 9 Hank in this one. A 10 ball, what do you call these things? Ball tapper here. Keychain. Very cool. Candy, of course. Alice has put candy in here. Hell of a Hank's card. Alice Paracord stickers. Alice's product list and a zipper pull, a blue zipper pull. That's really cool. So that'll be in the 10K giveaway, guys. And again, we're at 9,161, so we got a ways to go, but we're going to go ahead and show these anyway because it's fun. Oops, I forgot to put the might help to actually put the stuff back in the pouch. I'm not very good at this, JB. Yeah, I like that Hank, man. Those came out really good.
Those are cool.
Yeah, it came out really nice. Yep. Rule number 9, always carry a knife. All right. So number 2 has another Pinion Hank in it. Oops. An upside down Pinion Hank. There you go. Oh, let's see. Holy goodies, man. All right, we got a smaller keychain ball tapper here. Very cool. Got blue, of course. You got to have that. That would hurt. More candy, more stickers. That's awesome. Very cool stuff. Man, that one's cool, JB. Look at that. That looks like something you carry that into the pool hall and they all leave you alone. No, I'm just kidding. Are there still pool halls? I guess there are.
I don't know if we have any up here anymore or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said there's a place here in my town that opened recently called the Clubhouse that apparently has like 5 or 10 pool tables in it. So, and like darts and all kinds of stuff. So I hadn't been over there yet. I'm too busy playing disc golf all the time. All right, more candy in number. Oh, what is that? There's something cool looking in the bottom. Look at these zipper pulls. I like that paracord. I got to find me some of that paracord. Look at that. Kind of blue and white. Yep. Very cool. And then we have another ball tapper here with that same paracord. Very cool. Another keychain one. And of course, the candy, the stickers. I'm dropping it everywhere. Do that. And another Pinion Hank. Wow. Alice, that is awesome. Sweet. We got 3 Pinion Hanks that we're going to give away at 10K. So tell your friends, go find some people to subscribe to the channel, and we'll get there eventually. So I still got to find some knives to give away. So need a little bit of time, but I'll deal with that. Very cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Tactile Mavericks are going very quick. We do have a viewer that is apparently sending me a Maverick, so that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm getting more messages from work. So, JB, I think you should lead off the kind of month in review stuff because I want you to talk about the kind of highlight of your March, I think. which is Blade Show Texas. So why don't you take some time and tell us about Blade Show Texas? And real quick, Cheeto Bandito, hello. If I've missed anybody else, hello, and welcome to all the lurkers. Hello, hello. Yep.
Oh, I think Blade Show Texas is going to be bigger than Blade Show West if it wasn't already.
Eventually, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to always love to get the chance to talk to Doug Ritter, and him and I were talking for a little bit, and he said you'd be amazed at the number of people that tried to get to Texas and weren't because they ran out of space.
Oh, okay.
And they were in a pretty big convention hall, and he's like, I wouldn't be surprised if they could have filled up 2 of them.
Wow.
And I'm like, really? And he's like, absolutely. He's like, there was so many that were just late, I guess, because spots had already filled up. And
yeah,
I mean, a lot of the big boys weren't there. I mean, Benchmade, although we was there, of course. I think they were one of the primary sponsors. Oh, but I mean, and there were a few. I mean, as always, the best part about the shows is getting to meet people. Had so many people come up to me, and then I've had people message me and say, "Hey, I was gonna say hi, but you were filming with somebody or something," and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, And no, it was a really good time. It was quite an adventure getting there, but
that's awesome. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, about the plane getting diverted because of weather and all that stuff. So those are always fun. I got to fly in 2 weeks to Vegas for a conference, so I haven't flown since COVID started. So this will be the first time I've been on a work trip. By the way, Blue Minotti, thank you so much for the gifted membership that went to our buddy Tim B. He is a member yet again. I don't know that there's anybody else in the community that has been a member and not a member as many times on my channel as Tim B, which is really cool. Congratulations, Tim, and thank you, Blue Minotti. Appreciate it, my friend, and welcome. That's why we need what we need in the Northeast, a Blade Show. Yeah, that would be cool. And KJ said you have to remember Blade Show Texas is still in America, not on the West Coast. So very funny, KJ. So JB doesn't live in America is what you're saying? I didn't even know that. I thought that was don't worry about it. What do you mean don't worry about it? I think it's awesome, man. I love having you as a member or not a member or however you want to come, Tim. So yep. Very, very cool. So as far as for me, I would say March goes down in my memory as just an extremely busy month. Work was crazy, just like it has been for JB, and I've had a ton of really nice knives in to check out. We had some great guests in March on KF Live. I'm just going to look at my notes instead of guessing, trying to remember, but we had Sanford Owen, and we had Sharif Manganis, and we had Brian from Blue Creek Knives all in March. I count that as pretty good. Speaking of KF Live, I do have an announcement. Unfortunately, and regrettably, Marianne from TRM is not going to be able to make it Monday night after all. We'll try to reschedule for another time when she's available, but she said it's just not going to work out. So our fill-in guest is Bob the Knife Junkie. So Bob will join us Monday night, and then the next Monday night, Ben from Jack Wolf Knives will be our guest. And then a couple of announcements. So next Friday, I will have KF Live, and then the following Monday, let's see what's the following Monday I will have KF Live, which would be the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th with Ben. But then that Friday, man, I got to get my calendar in front of me because I'm afraid I'm saying this incorrectly. So give me a second. Okay, so Monday the 10th, I have KF Live. And then Friday the 14th, I will have weekend review. But then Monday night, the 17th, there will be no KF Live. I will be in Vegas at a conference. And then I have work that Friday, the 21st, and will not have a weekend review. So major busy stuff going on. And then somewhere in there, hopefully we're going to see some microbursts. Sounds like they're starting to get towards finishing up. So we should start seeing them in the air. And then between me and Jeremy and maybe Gorilla, we just got to, and Miss Freak Show, we just got to figure out when we're going to do QC, but we will get them to you guys as quickly as we can. And again, I have no idea exactly when they're going to ship yet. I don't know. But they're wrapping up, it appears. So that is good. Thank you, Mike Jernak, and welcome, sir. What else in March, JB? Anything else? I know you. I mean, I guess March stands out to you as a month where you worked all the time, but
yeah, it was quite busy. It was quite busy. No, one of the big things is Rosecraft Blades dropped a whole bunch of knives.
Yes, sir.
And very cool, you know.
You've already given some of them away. I need the doctor's knife for not the dog. What was it called? The Holston River Chicken Farmer knife. Didn't you give one of those away?
Not yet. Not yet. I haven't given one of those away yet. I've given a lot of stuff away, but not one of those.
You gave one of the new ones away already, but maybe I'm.
But no, I'm really liking the Castoria. It's
yes, sir.
It's a really interesting knife, and I love that big blade on it. I really
very
do.
Interesting shape with the big fat belly and the nice wedge there. Yep.
Yeah. So that's probably one of the big ones that came out, and then of course you got this little guy, the Awanata. This is just a fun. I can't believe how strong this back spring is, but I actually like it because I'm not too worried about putting a decent amount of pressure.
So what would you say it is, like a 7-8 if it's that strong?
Oh,
it's a pull on it.
Oh, it's got to be a 7 at least. But it's just it's a fun little knife. I mean, it's just a little box opener. You know, it's I think in my review or in the unboxing I said you're not going to chop down a cherry tree with it, and you're not, but it's a fun little knife.
Definitely not going to. Can you stab a tank with it? Is the bigger question.
I'll leave that to the little chunk. Well,
I think March will go down to me as the month of large knives. Of course, we had the Artisan Proponent come in for review. This thing is, bam, a humongous big knife. But then a few days ago, Lefty sent me the Sheepdog XL, and you can see it might have the Proponent by a little bit there, lengthwise. Big old stinking knives. But I got to tell you, whereas this one, you guys, if you've had a Proponent, you know it's kind of a chunk in your hand. This guy, I am absolutely in love with the ergonomics of this guy. And what's cool about this one, JB, is you can take that screw out right there and take the flipper tab off. So now you end up with a choil up here where the flipper tab is. However, please understand, if that drops on you, that might hurt. But I found that the little nub back here drops on your hand, your thumb first.
Okay.
But just a warning, a fair warning. But yeah, I mean, so it was kind of the month of big knives for me, which is fine with me. I like big knives. I got another one on the way in. I can't really talk about yet. That's a big knife. I'm excited to show that one off when it gets here on Monday, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. Very, very cool, Byron. Broke down a bunch of boxes today with the mini RSK. It absolutely destroyed them. Very cool, Rusty. Yeah, that's a phenomenal knife. Hey, CB Tactical, what is going on? Good to see you. APAC pass around email. Attention, Castoria is going around. Is that sounds like a disease? Is that what you're trying to say? Everyone's got the Castoria. That's terrible. But yeah, no, really cool knife though. I mean, it really is. As far as other knives that came in this month, I mean, obviously I've got all the ones sitting here. I was trying to think, was there anything that came in and stayed in for the month of March? Obviously, I picked up the Nipex Cobra 5-inch pliers in the month, and I've been carrying these in my bag. JB, you'll appreciate this. I did a 21-minute video on this and this multi-tool, the Next Tool Sailor, Mini Sailor. I did the 21-minute video on this and my Leatherman and a couple other multi-tools all together. And when I transferred it from my camera to my computer, it corrupted the file on both ends. So I've got to re-record it. So it doesn't exist anymore. Mike Curtis with the $2 super chat. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you guys have not noticed, Mike Curtis has started a YouTube channel. And if you haven't checked that out, I think it's Mike Curtis, something like 2585 or something like that. Check it out. Go sub to him. Let's get him some love. And Michael Morgan has a YouTube channel and doesn't have enough love happening there either. So if you guys aren't subbed to Michael Morgan, please do so as well. Michael, drop the name of your channel down there. I think it's just Michael Morgan, if I remember correctly. Very cool. So thought I would mention that, but I almost forgot his Daleka salute. Mike Curtis, there is your Daleka salute, my friend. Mine's got a little rattle, JB. Speaking of rattle, the Omnizon has some rattle. You like that? But it's because Andrew took the lanyard off, and when you do, apparently that rotating lanyard post just does this.
Really?
Yep. So if the lanyard's there, apparently there's enough pressure on it that it doesn't do that. But when the lanyard comes off, it does that. So that's thoroughly interesting. I think I'd have to do what Rusty was saying, which is put some Loctite in there, so it stopped doing that.
That's really surprising on a knife that expensive.
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
I would.
So I don't know. What I don't know is, are we dealing with because it spins? And I don't think so. See, when I do it this way, it doesn't rattle as much when you do it. I think it's just the barrel that rotates is a little loose in there to allow it to rotate easily. Wow. And yeah. So
okay.
Keith said I put a drop of Loctite on my lanyard loop to stop it. There you go. Kind of goofy that you got to do that on a $500 knife.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I have a video coming out this afternoon that kind of addresses stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, it is. What do we expect when we buy a knife? I don't expect that if I buy a $500 knife.
Right. Interesting. I'll be interested to see. Very cool. We're getting Mike some subs. That's cool. Crazy glue that sucker. It's not mine, so I will not be crazy gluing it.
I mean, and you know,
Dennis. Thank you. Wow. Hello, Dennis. Very cool. Go ahead, JB.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I mean, obviously, the video is kind of in response to what I found out with the Mad Tanto.
Yep.
What happened with me? And I mean, I'll say it in the video, but one of the comments is I had to do this, and this to it, and I'm like, if you have to do this, and this to a brand new knife, is it really a brand new knife? I mean, I don't know. I don't buy a knife to have a project. That's just my opinion on the thing. So
right.
And especially, I mean, if I buy a $500 knife, lanyard or not, it shouldn't rattle.
I kind of feel the same way. I just thought it was interesting. Super glue.
That's just me, though. That's just me.
They will tell you don't remove the lanyard if you ask them, apparently. No, I'm not crazy gluing your knife, Andrew. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not even carrying it outside the house, brother. So I'm definitely not gonna super glue your knife.
Yeah, I like
oil should work too. Okay.
I like that. They have to tell you not to remove it. Sorry. I'm still waking up. I'm still waking up.
Yeah, lanyards to me on a knife this size. What do I need a lanyard for on a knife this size? I don't know. The only thing I could think of is to have it kind of hanging out of your pocket to pull it out of your pocket easy.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
would be the only thing.
yeah, yeah.
Other than that, not a huge fan.
Nah, me
Get
either.
out the drill. There you go. Andrew, you want me to do that for you? I can get out the drill, pack it with dirt. Andrew, they're all trying to get me to ruin your knife here. We're not doing that. You just put their grease on either side of the lanyard pin and goes away instantly. Interesting. There you go, Lefty. Welcome, brother. Everybody say hi to this guy. And that's, by the way, I also would say that March is the month of DSKFS, and I'm trying to pass it along too. But Lefty has loaned me a bazillion knives in the month of March, and just really helped me out a lot. I appreciate it. He even traded me one that JB went on to break. But no, I'm kidding. He traded me the Mad Tanto. That worked fine for me, and then it fell apart for JB. So I don't know. No, I just think it just needed more use time before it had whatever issue it's having. I'm not even sure how to diagnose that, to be honest with you.
Oh, it was funny. I was just flipping it, and I just had a really light flip, and I don't know what happened. I was like, "Whoa, what's that?" And it was just the whole rattle thing, and I went and I was like, "What's going on?" And I hit the blade, and it just popped, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." That's
JB
interesting.
broke it. Let's be real. Yep. He broke it. He was stabbing a tank with it, and that's what happens. I mean, sometimes when you stab tanks, that's what happens.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Knife touched commie land decayed. Would you be nice, KJ? Jeez. Oh, speaking of that, another cool thing in March, we got an announcement from Knife Rights, Doug Ritter, by the way. Go support Knife Rights. But we got an announcement from them that Virginia Governor Youngkin passed or signed the concealed carry of OTFs and other autos into law, and it will be law on July 1st in Virginia that you can now conceal OTFs and other autos. The exception is stilettos, which I think is interesting. Who gets to define what a stiletto is? But they wrote into the law that the exception is stilettos. So let me get this straight. So I can carry like a big, what's the one you have in right now, Kevin? It's a big Heretic, I think. I think he's got a deadlock. Okay. So he's got a deadlock auto that's about that big, and I can carry that and conceal it, but I can't conceal anything that's considered a stiletto. So interesting. So, but it's better than it was. Yep. So apparently they took dirks off. So you can now carry dirks in Virginia and conceal them, whatever a dirk is, a Scottish dirk. What's the one you have in then? Whatever. The auto you have in right now. But anyway. Yeah, I still can't conceal a fixed blade. Correct. Mike Crease. Yeah. I never do that. UPS shot it with a 45 on return to Rocky, who loaned it to me. What? USPS. So you're saying somebody shot it with a 45? Was there actually a slug in there when they opened it up, or just a hole? That's interesting. Wow. All right. Well, again, guys, I'm going to have to leave in about 20 minutes as I'm getting bombarded from work about the thing that's coming up at 2 o'clock. So I've got to be off and dealing with that at 2 o'clock. So just letting you know, we'll wrap up a little bit early. What else, JB? Any other knives come in this month?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of the iconic knives from Blade Ops. That was kind of a pretty cool happening this month. They reached out and asked if they could start sending knives. I'm like, yeah, more content, of course. So we've got a couple of the iconic knives in. Some of those will be coming up next week. Oh, let's see. You got some knives from Kubi. Oh my goodness. All sorts of stuff coming in. Petrified fish.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've got some cool stuff on the way here as well. Very cool. There was a hole on either side of the package and the deadlock was blown apart at the end. Target practice, so that's a $2,000 ouchie. Okay. Interesting. That's yeah, I saw the iconic ones you had, JB. Those were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
So they're interesting knives. It's D2 steel. I think they're on the high end of price as far as D2 steel, but then again, if you look at it, the guys that they are actually working with as far as designers, it's probably the closest a lot of people will get to owning a knife designed by one of those designers. So
Right.
So, I mean, you're talking like Ramon Chavez and Brian Nadeau, and yeah. So I mean, it's a little bit of give and take, but
of course it is. Sorry, work is still bombarding me.
I'm trying. Sorry. I'll do a dance.
Yeah, do something while I answer this work question.
Oh, I got this guy in. Got the Rough Rider Humpback Jack in.
Oh,
good size. A good size.
That thing is big.
Yeah, it's what is it, man? It's
how big do we think that is?
8.5. It's an 8.5 inch knife. I mean, it's not sabak big or swish big, but it's a decent sized knife.
Crazy. Yeah, I like the look of the micarta too. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it like burlap or something?
Yeah, I believe it is burlap, but it's not rough burlap. It's definitely
right. It's smooth looking.
It's smooth, yeah. It's smoothed out, but it's still got a pretty decent. It's got a pretty decent grip to it still. But I like the blade. I mean, it's pretty much a sailor's knife.
Yep, that's a great blade for you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
and good luck finding a stovepipe, Greg Maroney. I mean, you might be able to find one on the secondary, but it's probably gonna not be cheap.
Not at all.
Yep. And Kevin will just come on here and tell you it's a terrible knife anyway. So, did I say that? He's going to come through and hurt me in a minute. But April's going to be a good month because sounds like we might have. We're definitely going to have some microbursts in April. It sounds like we're going to have Mash V2s in April. We're going to have Pony Stouts in April. It sounds like a lot going on in April. So very, very cool.
I might be taking a cross-country road trip.
Oh, okay. Where are you going? To help your son?
Yeah, probably. They're moving to Jacksonville. So
Jacksonville's a great area. It really is. It's very busy.
Yeah.
Very busy area. It's kind of hard to even. Of course, you live near Seattle, so it's not going to be a huge. You know what I mean? It's not going to be huge to you. It's huge to me from my little tiny area. Is what I'm trying to say.
So yeah, I might be helping them. Might be helping them drive. So trying to get that all figured out. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, life is fun, huh? Come on down, says Tim S. There you go. Yeah, Mike Curtis, I'm ready to get them out, man. They're coming at a very busy time, but we're going to get them out as quickly as I can as soon as they get here. And Jeremy Freak Show is going to come help me out with QCing. You guys can't even imagine what it looks like to QC 600 knives. It is quite insane. It is, but we did it. We did real good with the pinions, I feel like. And we'll do it again. So very, very cool. I was what did you say? I wasn't fast enough to buy the Civivi Elementum on NAF sale for $25. Wow.
Yeah, there's quite a few people down in that area. Of course,
Stab's down there.
Stab's down in that area.
Yep.
Lacey's down in that area. There's quite a few people down there. So
Andrew, you got to give Kubi credit too, because there were very few. I think there were less than 30 that we sort of rejected on our end as not good, not worthy of being sent out, and they swapped them right out and fixed them for us. So yeah, but thank you very much.
That's good
XL
that they'll do that.
corded. Yep. What's that, JB?
That's good they did that.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just said they look fine to us, but they definitely didn't do that. Oh, look, I got a FedEx package that just was delivered. Keith, I heard my doorbell ring and I heard my wife get it, and now I got a text saying I just got a FedEx package. So I don't know what that is, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I had an email yesterday that one was on the way. I got another email today saying there's another one on the way. I'm like,
this says it's from it says it's from Olight. So
oh yeah.
Yep. So there you go. Very cool. All right. So as far as March, that's kind of it for me. I mean, there wasn't a new Jack Wolf knife in March, because there was a COVID issue in the factory the month before. So that kind of slowed them down. I do want to mention DSKFS from viewer Sunbun Bradley, who sent this really cool sheath for my Tour Field 2.0. So thank you, Andy Sunbun Bradley, for doing that. And I want to mention, speaking of DSKFS, Andrew Hobbert always sends me cool knives. He sent that Omnizon, JB, but he did something. He sent me something that I literally looked at this knife 20 times, and I said I would never have one, and it didn't appeal to me anyway. But now that I have the Dagger Arrow in here, I really want one. This is the detent is, look at that. The detent is fantastic. Either with the hole or with the thumb stud. Now, I have not yet been able to middle finger flick it. It's up too high. I cannot do it. Andrew, can you middle finger flick it? Just curious, because that detent is stout. But I actually dig the blade shape and the overall vibe of this knife. Now, I don't, not to hurt Andrew's feelings, but the carbon fiber is not what I would choose. There's a bunch of other options available in this one, but I mean, the action on it for what, $70, I think these are, and the ergonomics and just the cool factor is like through the roof on this thing. And then they got this guy, that's the Arrow. This is the Wocket, in a very classic drop point shape. You still got that crazy clip. And you got, I think, FRN here, but this guy, JB, HCR and FRN, I think these are either $26 or $28. And did you see that? Look at this.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Centered, well made. HCR is not my favorite steel, but it's not the worst either. It's a budget steel, and it is, for the price. This is one to consider checking out for sure. Not a big fan of the goofy glass breaker, but it's all good. But yeah, so Dagger knives is one I'm definitely gonna have to pay a little more attention to. Have you seen any of their knives, JB?
No, actually, I haven't.
Very interesting. I was very impressed, to be honest. And JB, you are being asked, is there an early SKL this week?
Yep. Early SKL tomorrow.
Compression lock pinion. That'd be cool.
2 p.m. Pacific.
2 p.m. Pacific, which means 5 o'clock over here on the normal coast. I didn't mean it. Hey, Dwayne Letterman. There are still 4 pinion hanks left at Alacord Paracord, guys. Check them out. Very, very cool. 3-inch hail for David. Seems like David's always having weird weather. Is it just me?
It's the Midwest, man.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
I actually got a text from my sister this morning that said they had hail and rain last night and they're expecting blizzard conditions today. So, yeah, you never know.
No, you don't, especially in the Midwest. You're right. What was the word I was trying to use? And, of course, that's Tornado Alley and everything else. So it kind of is what it is. It's Iowa, says David. Very, very cool. I love the early SKLs. I can actually catch them. So I usually can. It just depends on what I got going on. When's a big tempest coming Yeah, I'd like to do a big one, David. I have a 9-inch Warncliffe drawn. I'm trying to focus on things I think will be popular and sell. And then once I get a few of those under my belt, then yes, I will go to some bigger knives. But most of them are going to be around that 8-inch. So I still think that's a very good size. It's just not huge. Sorry, man. This has been a crazy stream because everybody's texting me about the 2 o'clock thing. So very interesting. All right. So I think that's all I had for the month of March. What do you guys, was there anything in the chat? Were there any new knives you picked up in March? You know what? There's one more I picked up in March. I forgot to mention. But are there any more knives you guys picked up in March in the chat that you want to tell us about? For me, JB, and this was in a pouch about to get ready to come your way, but this is the Quiet Carry 9. This came out in February, but I was lucky enough to get one in March. Fantastic knife. This is literally my favorite knife in my collection. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, JB, but one of the I am dreaming about the Jack Wolf Big Bro Jack, and this is as a carry together with the Nebula Fat Carbon. Maybe I'll get one of those, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Nebula's just, I like that. It's just really patriotic and cool looking. And this knife is well made. I really want to know what factory in Taiwan made these, because that's impressive. Okay, so here we got some people. Miguel Moyarl, Brother Watchman, both cheap and good. So Marisol, yeah, if you can get a Moyarl, get one. Fantastic knife. Yeah, I heard that, Mark. I think they only gave each dealer a very small number. 3 Kaiser Sheepdogs, all CPM 4V with green aluminum scales. Sheepdog Mini, Big Glider Mini, and Feist for Greg Maroney. Very cool. Rough Rider Doctor's Knife. Randy, very cool. Oh, his mom took it away from him, though. Protect TR3 Desert Warrior Fish Scale for Dr. Drew Dude. Real pretty Stoneworks ITH Pearl and Malachite, I guess. I don't know what that is, but some really cool stuff you guys got. Very cool. I still got Lefty's comment up here about you breaking everything, JB. So I should take that down now. It's been up for like 10 minutes. Tim got a Maverick on the way. Very cool.
Coming from a guy that batons a knife with a thumb hole and then complains when the spine snaps.
Oh, no. Gerber fastball in black the other day. Very cool. Not a bad little knife. Salmando, I agree. Hello. Level on up. Hello, hello. Mark Ridgewell, hello. And he says, hello, Big Red. Oh, you already said hello to him. So, yeah. There you go. Well, like I said, in the next 4 to 5 minutes, I really need to wrap it up today. But really appreciate, JB, you getting up at what amounts to the crack of dawn based on how long and late you've been working. I appreciate you doing that. Jeremy got the 10V Kaiser Harpoon, which we talked about last week. Ordered the Get Good Screw Neutron. Should be here by April 21st, says Alice. Hopefully getting the J call I won from Javon 2 weeks ago. Very cool. Kelly Weaver. At least you didn't break a $180 knife, says Tim S. JB. Or $1,800 knife, excuse me. Woo! That doesn't sound good.
I didn't use it for target practice.
That's funny. You guys are nuts. Great live. Thank you. Very true. Yep, absolutely. So, again, don't forget, tonight you've got Bees Blades live, and I think Javon goes live, and I don't know, Metal Complex is sometimes live on Fridays, some on Saturdays. So check the schedule. And then tomorrow you got this guy is going to be live at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. with SKL. If you are like me and you can't usually make the late night ones, see if that 5 p.m. one will work for you. Hopefully.
And I start drawings for the 7 days, 7 giveaways tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Have you guys entered that yet? That's a good question. So JB has a video up called 7 giveaway of 7 knives in 7 days. If you haven't entered, you got till what, tonight, JB, is when you'll draw it?
I mean, they can keep entering until I'm done drawing this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zach's live later tonight because he didn't get to do his last night.
So yeah, no, they can enter whenever.
Wow. Rusty's been a little busy this month. He bought a couple of knives. Holston River, RSK, in MagniCut, Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Very cool, Rusty. Awesome. I'm probably about to get a titanium pyrite right after this live, but well, right after my work meeting.
Yeah, those are good ones, Byron. Especially the Trail Scout. I had that one in. That would be a very cool first knife. It really would.
The Trail Scout.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sagebrush Trail Scout.
Very cool. All right. Well, that's about all I had, guys. And again, don't forget to check out all those lives. And again, Sunday, you've got RJ, you've got what's his name? Tri-State. Thank you. Are Peter and Christine doing lives anymore or not? Really? Not
I think
really.
they're taking a break.
Yep. And so OCD for EDC. And then Monday night, myself and Bob, the Knife Junkie, I'll be at 7:45. Bob will join me at 8. And then Pocket Metal later that night. So very cool.
Sounds like Zach might be going back to Sundays as well.
Okay. And Zach might be going back to Sundays, sounds like. So
I think he might end up doing both.
Very cool. That sounds good. Tim, are these are the Vanishes live? Interesting. Very cool. Everybody check that out. Apparently the Quist Blade Works slip joint is live. It appears.
I hadn't seen that.
Oh, no, sir. Coming soon. Okay. All right. Got it. I was like, what? Did I miss it? All right. So, everybody, I appreciate each and every one of you. JB, you know I appreciate you, my friend. And I appreciate Scarlett, who just opened the door very quietly and just kind of looked. You all right? Okay, cool. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
That's all you get. That's all you're going to get. So anyway, thanks, JB, and thanks, everyone, for being here. Alice, appreciate the DSKFS. And, guys, look forward to those giveaway items. If you can help me share out the channel and get there quicker, then that's fine. And when we get to 10K, we'll do the giveaways. And if for the time being, there'll be that stuff Alice sent will be stored right over here. So really, really cool. Thanks to every one of you guys for your support. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and a comment when it posts. And JB, have a good one. And thanks to everyone for watching the Knives Fast channel.